Welcome to the Ohio Business Service Center Make Travel Arrangements demonstration. To begin, go to www.ohio.edu/BSC. You will then click on Submit a Service Request via our online forms, and you will navigate to Make Travel Arrangements tile. The requester will default to the person completing the form. If you are not logged in, you will be prompted to log in using your single sign-on with your Ohio credentials. If you are filling out the form for someone else, you may toggle to Yes, and you will search for their name. You will then select the drop-down menu and choose the individual in which you would like to request on behalf of. I will leave this as myself today. You can also add additional contacts by doing the same thing. You can begin by typing their name, clicking the search button, finding them in your drop-down menu, and selecting them. Next, you will want to title your request. Make this something that is familiar to you, as this will be the subject of all email communications moving forward regarding this ticket request. Today, we are going to do travel arrangements to Florida for conference. And then you will indicate the nature of your request. This will be professional development, and then you can click Next. Next, you will describe how you would like to make your request. You can make your request as a single traveler with a single destination. You can do a single traveler with multiple destinations and attachments. You can make travel arrangements yourself and use this form for documentation only, or you can book travel for multiple travelers. Today I will do a single traveler with a single destination, and I will be making the travel arrangements for myself. This will be domestic travel, and then I will need conference registration. If you see below, it did add an additional box here. I will also need flight, and it also created another box below. I'll need lodging, and it creates a box down here. We will need reimbursement for per diems, and we'll also need a rental car. You do have the option to select that you need a travel advance as well by toggling to yes, and then you can put the estimate in the box below. I will not be doing a travel advance today. And then we will begin entering all of the details of our particular travel that we're wanting to make. The conference registration details will be NACUBO conference. It will be $800. And then flight arrangements, you will need a cell phone number, what city you are flying out of. Columbus, Ohio is what I'm going to choose today. We will be arriving in Orlando, Florida. Our flight departure date will be July the 15th, and we will be returning on July the 22nd. I believe the airfare will cost approximately $1,200. Then you can continue to the lodging details. I'll put NACUBO Conference Motel at Hilton, and I believe it will be approximately $1,000 for the lodging. For the reimbursements, I will add per diems, mileage, baggage, fees upon return. And I believe that'll be somewhere around $500. And then the rental car details will be a mid-size car for 3, and I believe that will be about $200. You may also select to add additional files to this particular request. If you need to do so, you can add up to 10 files at 4 gigabytes each. You can also add any request notes and comments for this particular stay. Once you have added all the information that you need regarding your travel, you will then click Next. At this point, you can select what account number you would like these charges to be added to. So you can select from your drop-down menu, and then you would click the Add button. If you have multiple accounts, you can either select them from the drop-down menu, or you can manually enter them if you know them. Once you have entered it manually, you will need to validate the account number and add it, and it begins entering a table below. If you need help from the Ohio BSC staff to find your account number, you would just add any account number information that you may have here. So professional development, for the Ohio BSC, and the Ohio Business Service Center staff will help to locate that account number for you. You will then need to advise how you would like these charges to be allocated. You can allocate by percentage by toggling to yes and entering that information here. So today we will do it by percentage. So we'll do 25% to IT staffing and recruitment. We will do another 25% to the Ohio BSC, and then we'll add the 50% to the professional development account. Now that we are all zeroed out and the balances to be allocated is 0, you can review the charges to the left and the percentages on the right. Once you have all of the information confirmed, you may click Next. The last screen that you will see will be the review screen. At this time, you want to look for any errors that may show and make sure that all information entered is accurate. Once you have confirmed all information is correct, you may then click Submit. Thank you for joining Ohio Business Service Center's training. We look forward to working with you soon.